life, sex, goals, and oh, hell knows, this is Midlife Craving. Of all the episodes I've recorded, it's official. This one is by far my favorite. Baywatch and I attending our first lifestyle party together will forever be a core memory for me. What an incredible experience. And let me tell you, the excitement in my voice, it is real as we talk all about it. But first, it's time for my 5-minute orgasm. It's been a while since I've done one of these. My 5-minute orgasm is where I unload the latest going on in my life. And today I have 2 products I want to talk to you about. So the first one is the brand of the lube that Stone Cold introduced me to. It is called Turn On. You can get it on Amazon. I will link to it on my website, midlifecraving.com. It's silicone based, and he did tell me, it's not meant for toy use, but with a partner, I think this is going to be my new favorite lube. I don't know. It's just so silky smooth. I really like the consistency of it. Astroglide is definitely one of my favorites. And I do use that all the time, especially with toy play. But I don't know. I like the silkiness of this lube. So I think this is going to be my new lube with a partner for a little while. In fact, Baywatch and I used it a lot on our last sexcapade after recording this episode. I'll detail it next time. And he really liked it too. So big fan. It's called Turn On. It's the silicone-based lube. Definitely a new favorite. All right, so the next thing. This is for my ladies, and I'm excited about this. So I have an IUD, and before I had COVID, I actually didn't have a period at all whatsoever. It was glorious. After I had COVID, I started getting a light period again. So a few days out of the month, I have spotting and that annoying, the brown day of your period. And I reached out to Kat and I said, hey, listen, because, with all of these events and, when I'm trying to have playtime and it's hard to orchestrate my schedule with Baywatch. And I'm like, man, it sucks when it falls on that. And I reached out to Kat and I said, hey, what do you do when you're on your period? They go to all kinds of events, the cruise and, Podcast Palooza, they're doing all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, how do you orchestrate all of that play around a period? And she said, Adrienne, just use a menstrual cup. And I was like, oh, what? I hate the name for it, but I did some research and I found one called the Flex Menstrual Disc. And I was nervous at first, but let me tell you, I used a little bit of this Turn On lube and I just stuck it right up in there. And I literally didn't feel a thing. I had it in all day before Baywatch got here. It's funny because every time it comes over here, I'm always introducing him to something new, or I'm like, hey, I just cut my nipple off. And so I was like, hey, listen, I have this contraption inside of me. And I kind of showed it to him and he was like, what? But I had a little bit of spotting earlier in the day. And I was like, listen, I don't want to be fucking around with that. And I don't want it to ever prohibit me from enjoying in some play. So I wanted to try it out. And he was like, of course, down for whatever. One of the many things I love about him. So immediately after recording, we got in the swing. Like I said, I'm going to detail it more. But he did say that I couldn't feel anything. I couldn't feel a thing. He did say that he could feel it a little bit, but I also think it was being in the swing, the angle and the penetration in that way. I feel like it was more conducive to feeling the edge of the ring. So I will try it again in bed. I'll try doggy style, missionary, other positions to see if he doesn't feel it at all. But I will say this, it did not move. Nothing came out. I wasn't uncomfortable. And he said it didn't affect him that much. So this is going to be my new thing. I'm going to be trying these Flex cups. I really think that they are a great alternative because I don't want to say no. I want to fuck. I want to play. So I will link to that one as well on my website, midlifecraving.com. When I explore and I experiment in new things, I love to share them, the things that I love, with you guys. And so if you're having an issue with having a period or you're looking for a new lube, one of these 2 are for you. I'm going to shut up now because this episode with Baywatch is so hot. Enjoy it, cravers. Baywatch, you're back. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so glad that you're here. You know, what was it? 2 weeks ago, we tried to connect and you got stuck. And I was like, oh my God, what are we going to fucking do?
Yeah, I know. I felt like I let you down a little there. I was like,
no. It shit happens, you know? I mean, it's really hard to get all these schedules together. You know, all the things that we did with the lifestyle party, I'm really happy that we were able to pull it all off, you know?
Oh.
The meet and greet, the decorating party the night before, the actual event. Like, it was a lot, you know?
Yeah, I made sure I was going to be there. Like, I took measures in account. I was like, I'm going to show up. Yeah.
Fucking priorities. Priorities for sure. So how are you feeling since the party?
I'm feeling great. Definitely a new perspective on a lot of like pretty much everything when it comes to sex and how people see it in their marriages and all that. So
I know it does really open your mind, doesn't it?
Yeah, that whole party was amazing.
I know.
Probably the best party I've ever been to.
I know, me too. Like, and it wasn't just because of the sex and the acts that were happening. It was the openness of everyone. And I feel like I found my tribe, if that sounds weird. Like, everyone there accepts you for who you are. No one's there judging me because I want to have, you know, a cock in my pussy and a cock in my mouth. No one cares. They're like, yeah, girl, do you? Like, and I fucking love that. And there was different groups, different people who were into different things. And everyone was collectively welcomed, accepted, and they could be who they wanted to be. And that was probably my favorite thing about the party.
Yeah.
And the whole environment the whole time.
Like, even when I was like tired and I was just like recuperating, like I was like, all right, I'm just going to go chill out here, smoke hookah with everybody.
Remember,
so we got the hookah going.
Yeah.
And just like everyone's lounging around half naked, tits out. And we're just like smoking hookah and literally just bullshitting for like an hour. And I was like, all right. And they were like, oh yeah, we're going to go back in and get back into it. And I was like,
it felt
sounds
normal,
good.
didn't it?
Yeah, it was really chill.
I agree. So have you thought about it? I have. I've dreamt about it as well.
You dreamt about it?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I've definitely thought about that. I was like, how the fuck did I get myself in this scenario? Like, holy shit.
Adrian. Oh, I didn't think that. I mostly was like having flashbacks of things I did and, you know, just I want to do it again and again and again and again. Like, that's how I feel. All right, so let's get right into it because I know I'm dying to hear about your experience. I did not hear it. I was like, save for the show, save for the show. And so I cannot wait to hear about this. So let's talk about, you know, how the weekend kicked off, and that was the decorating party.
Yeah, the decorating party was like probably for me the best way to get to know everybody beforehand. And to be honest, that's kind of like what set up my first actual encounter at the party.
I know. So let's talk about it. Okay, so we get there and, you know, this is why I even sent you like a message afterward and I was like, thank you for doing this with me because I was so comfortable. Remember, we checked in and I was like, let's drink some high noons and let's get over there. And they just opened their house. I felt so comfortable and so welcome. And I remember we immediately went upstairs and Bambi
I know,
like
Bambi
putting us to work, baby.
I walked in and I had a mission. I was like, you know, I'm not here to just dawdle. I'm here to fucking help. So
yes, agreed.
Because like everybody else was kind of like sitting in the kitchen. I was like, no, I see people working on the stairs. I see people doing things. I am here to help decorate. That's the whole plan. So I was like, who do I need to talk to? And they're like,
and Bambi.
Yeah, Bambi. I was like, bet. And I like found Bambi. She's like, yeah, this room is yours. I was like, all right, bet. We're going to get this whole room done.
Right. So we were upstairs in their master bedroom. And okay, what was your thoughts when I showed you the red room? Oh my God.
Blown away.
Isn't
like
that
these
fucking
people,
amazing?
They went out of their way to make their master bedroom connects to a sex dungeon. Like, that's crazy. And it's amazing. What the fuck?
It's hidden behind that mirror. And there's like big swing. Remember I got in the swing and we were like dry humping on it. And then I got in that, I don't even know what that's called, like the bench. And you were spanking me with a spatula.
Yeah. First of all, a spatula should be in every bedroom, apparently. It's probably better than most
like the
whips
little
I've
slap
used.
I got. Yeah, I was like, ooh.
It has good recoil, you know?
It does. Yeah, that was hot. And I remember, so then in that bedroom is where we met Rainey.
Yeah.
And I will tell you something. The moment I saw her, it's like a halo around her head. She is a fucking dream. I don't know. I just had this instant connection with her. I felt like she was my soul sister from another mister. And I was like, I fucking love her. I remember she was wearing her little like Minnie Mouse or Mickey Mouse shirt.
Yeah.
And then also Stone Cold's wife was up there. And I just felt this connection with them immediately.
Yeah, no. I was talking to them too while we were like hanging stuff up. And then at one point, let's talk
about that. I know what you're going to say.
I was like, all right, this is where like we kind of like made that connection. At one point I'm hanging stuff up and I just hear them like chatting in the corner. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I go talk to them and then like they like kind of felt me up a little bit.
Yeah, she was like, lift your shirt some more. It was so fun.
I was like, oh shit, all right. I'm just getting checked out by the two girls in the corner. Okay,
right,
all right. While I'm hanging like silver balls from the roof.
And I remember I came upstairs and because I was downstairs doing other things and I came upstairs and Rainey came over to me and she had like big, beautiful blue eyes and she was like, he's lifting his shirt over there. And I was like, oh, really? And like your muscles were sticking out of your shirt. And I was like, yeah, I know. And I was just like looking at her, I like winked. I was like, yeah, get that, you know? It was so fucking fun. And you did such a good job. Like when Bambi was talking about the different things she wanted to be done in the room, I was like, I don't know what she's talking about. And you were like, I got you. And you were just going. Like, and that room looked amazing.
Oh, yeah. My job is to do what I'm told. So I'm pretty good at doing what I'm told.
I like it. So yeah, we met them. And that's when I really connected with Rainey. And also, I don't want to say her name, Stone Cold's wife. She was Ursula, hot Ursula for the party. Yes, yeah. Very hot Ursula. And I don't know, it just was all good vibes all around. I remember me and you were downstairs making balloons in the living room and, you know, then going to the basement. I mean, that basement, oh my God.
That was set up perfectly.
It's fucking ridiculous.
The see-through curtains, I think, were like
ridiculous.
The best part of the basement.
I know, because you can see silhouettes of people fucking.
It was great.
Oh my God, I know. Okay, and then so the night before, we helped decorate. We got to really get to know other couples. I loved that. And we made our connections with those that we ended up playing with.
Yep.
And then also we had good food. Like you were like, these burgers, Mr. Cat made those.
Yeah. Sitting back there. He was grill master all day.
Yes, he was. Yes. And just good vibes all around. We left, I think, at like 9:00.
Yeah. We were one of the later people to leave.
Yeah, we were the later people both times.
Yeah, definitely the later people both times.
I know. So I don't know about you, but I really didn't sleep well the night before. I don't think you did either.
No, I slept like absolute dog shit.
I know. I don't know if it was because I was nervous and anxious or it was like the hotel, like the hotel. Room. I know. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, the hotel. I don't know. Sorry to say, Hilton, you fucked up.
I know. I was like, but I will say though, excellent fucking choice because we were right next to all the other couples at the Marriott, right? Weren't they at the Marriott?
They were at the Marriott. We were at the Hilton.
We were right next to each other. Perfect location, yada. And it wasn't like a bad room. It's just, I don't know, I couldn't sleep well. And I don't know if, like I said, it was the anxiety and the nervousness of what was about to happen. I don't know. There was weeks and weeks and weeks coming up to this event. And this is our first time, right? So it was a lot. But I mean, I was ready to go in the morning. Okay, so Saturday.
Yeah.
We get up. I remember we went to Wawa, got my favorite coffee. You like Wawa coffee too, right?
Yeah, it's coffee. I like all coffee, to be honest. I'm a black coffee drinker, so
I like
it doesn't matter.
Gas station coffee. Like, no judging, but that's just my thing, you know?
I know you were like, oh, Wawa, it's the best thing ever. I'm like, bro, you need to stop hyping up Wawa. Like, it's so cool.
I fucking love my Wawa.
That's how everybody...
I was there today twice.
That's how everybody on the East Coast is. They're like, Wawa. I'm like, bro, it's gas station food. Chill the fuck out.
I had Wawa for lunch, and I had 2 Wawa hazelnut coffees. You know how I like my coffee. You like my Wawa coffee. I make it for you in the morning.
Yeah, it's good, but it's coffee. Like, I don't know. Once you've had, like, Dominican Republic coffee, it's...
Everything is just whatever. Okay. All right. So we went to, and then something that was really fucking cool is my brother lives right nearby.
Yep.
And we went to his country club. That was nice, wasn't it?
Definitely felt out of place.
I know. It was like pinkies up.
Yeah, pinkies up for sure.
But it was nice. My brother's super cool. And what I love about you is I can take you around anyone, anywhere, and you just fit right in. You know, like whether you're partying with me and my, friends at Bucks or bringing you to a country club with my brother or bringing you to a fucking 60-person orgy, you're like, woo, fit right in. I love that about you.
I love your brother.
He's awesome.
Definitely need to go golfing with him.
Let's do it. And like, so when we had lunch, I've got to be honest. I told my brother afterwards too. I said, damn, I wish we would have went to the pub. Like, that's more my speed.
Well, he didn't even know that existed.
I know.
That was like brand new.
They built all that new area. So I know, I wish we would have done that instead. That's more, me. I like my elbows stick on the table. I like dive bar, like that little restaurant, or like the main hall. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was a nice lunch and it was good food. And those lemonades are really good too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just basically lemonade and whiskey, I think.
It was delish. Yeah. And I was like, take it easy, Adrian. Take it easy.
We got a lot of night to get to.
Yes, we did. So we went from the country club, and I remember we tried to take a nap because it was like, I could not take a nap. I couldn't do it. I couldn't sleep. I was just so excited, I think.
Yeah.
And like counting down. So I knew that Stone Cold and his wife were having a hotel party. At 5,
yep.
Right? So they sent us their room number. And as the time got closer and closer, remember how nervous I was?
Yeah,
I was so nervous.
I don't know. I don't even understand why you were so nervous compared to me.
I know, me either.
Like, you have a TV, like a show about this shit.
I'm very confident in the bedroom. I don't know. I was just like, oh my God, we're going to go do this. I don't know. It was, and like I said, it was a lot of buildup, and then it was finally happening. So I remember walking over to the other hotel with you, and we had like our backpacks on, and you had your Peter Pan hat on and all your stuff. And I think I just had on my see-through thing and my leggings or whatever. But I remember just being like, oh shit. Like,
yeah, we look like we're about to walk into a child's birthday party. And
whatever. It was so fun. All right, so let's talk about the hotel party. So we get over there, and it was the Stone Cold and his wife at first. And so the night before in that room, I had told them, I know how to do lashes. I know how to do makeup, whatever. And so everyone had like employed me to do their makeup.
You had a job.
I had a job
the entire time.
I know.
I would like stop by and be like, hey, how's it going in here? And then I would just like dip out and start talking to other people.
I know.
But,
I think I did maybe 7 girls. It was 6 or 7. It was a lot.
Yeah. That's a lot of makeup.
It's a lot of makeup. I know. And I got thrown into it.
Yeah.
I know. So, but I think everyone looked beautiful.
Yeah.
I did a good job. So I was happy to do that too. For sure. Stone Cold was like, hey, you could like make a job out of that. He's like, just like putting lashes on, swinger couples for the party. I think next time I am going to offer like, hey, come over a couple hours early. I'll do your makeup. I'll be sure to do my makeup first next time. Cause I remember I was like trying to do mine as well. It was a lot.
Yeah.
We were in that little corner.
You gotta be prepared.
So you had a different experience at the hotel party than I did, because here I am. I'm like doing makeup, putting lashes on, but I will tell you this, Baywatch. It's so weird to call you that to your face. It was a really good chance for me to connect with the women and to really get to know them. And because I think that's key. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got to know, Ursula and Rainey and other women that were there. I don't want to say names, and I got to see everyone coming in the door. So you're like in the party, that room filled up. How many couples do you think were there? Oh my God, a lot.
There's probably like 20 people in that room.
Yeah, 10 couples.
Yeah. So,
and the door kept coming open. I was like, because I was standing right near the door, and I was like, oh wow, there's another one. Oh wow, there's another one. And I remember when Pinocchio and his beautiful wife, I'm not gonna say her name. She was Brittany. We're gonna call her Brittany. Okay. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Brittany, bitch. Yeah.
Brittany. Did you see her?
Yeah, she was hot as fuck.
I was like, damn girl. Yes.
Definitely had my eye on her all night. But
did you?
Yeah.
Did you ever talk to her?
Not really, no. Just because we were doing like other things.
I know. It just went by so fast too, didn't it?
Yeah. Definitely had my eye on her all night because she was hot as hell.
Beautiful. So let's talk about that, because so I remember when I was done doing makeup, the party was in full swing. Music was blasting. I remember that song. Yeah, that's my best friend. She's a real bad bitch. I remember that was playing. And remember Rainey was like standing on the bed because there were so many fucking people in the room.
Yeah, we had to open the window because it was melting hot in there. That's why I was like, because like you were like, oh yeah, the hotel party was so much. I was like, bro, I was too hot. There was too many people in one little tiny area.
I remember we were all standing in the corner. We were standing by the window. So myself, Pinocchio, Brittany, Rainey, Terrence. I'm doing good here with all these fucking names.
Yeah, better than me. I'm not going to say any names. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I remember we were all standing in the corner, and it's funny because those are the people I ended up playing with, and you as well. Like, who you gravitate towards, those are the ones you end up playing with. And Pinocchio gave us a ride in his Tesla.
Yeah.
It was your first time in a Tesla. What did you think about that?
Confusing, but it was good.
Remember he backed the car out and he drove to us?
Yeah, it was weird. I was like, all right, that's kind of cool. And then the door handle doesn't exist. You have to find it. I don't know.
I know your first time in a Tesla is a little weird, but it's nice though, right?
Oh, it's nice.
And it was super nice of them to drive us over. It was easy,
Yeah.
So this is when things I felt like started accelerating. Because do you remember? I remember the door swang open and we were one of the first couples to arrive. And when I saw the outfits, the motherfucking outfits that these women, because I thought my outfit was a little much because my bra was see-through. I was basically walking around with my tits out and I was like, oh, is this too much? No, it was not too much. Did you see those costumes? People went all out.
Well, yeah, was it Ames, I think? It was a cat and Ames. I can't remember. Yes. One of them had
Snow White.
And
Alice.
And Alice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they killed it with the costumes. And then
can we talk about their bodies? Kat's body, I'm like, for real? And then Ames just looked like she was glowing as she walked towards me. And I remember I was like, I want to touch your bra.
No,
she looked fucking amazing. They both looked really, really, really good. I was like, oh wow.
And then was it Kat or Am's husband who had the red
Mr. Cat? He was
Cat?
Horny.
No, he had
the dwarves.
Yeah, he was horny, but he just rocked this red underwear all night.
I know.
And I kept seeing him run from place to place, and this dude was literally just the whole night just getting it.
He is so sweet. I absolutely adore him. Remember from the he was wearing the Disney shirt at the meet and greet. Yes, I adore him. He's so wonderful, so kind. That's funny. You saw him this morning.
He was just. I'd see him jogging up the stairs, jogging down the stairs. I'm like, no, this guy he's putting in work right now.
Hell yeah. Good for him. I didn't talk to him. Next time I'll see him. So I have a date with them next Thursday. So I'll see them next Thursday. I'll ask him how his night went. Yes, I'm very excited about that. So I remember, we go in, we're taking photos, we're having a good time. Okay, so the way they set this party up was the main level was no play. And then upstairs and downstairs, literally their whole house was a playroom.
Yeah.
On the upper level and lower level.
Every room, one room was...
Under the stairs.
Under the stairs was just a mattress room. Yeah. And then, they had the trippy mushroom room.
Yes, we're going to talk about that.
And it was literally floor to floor of just mattresses. And then they had the main bar area where...
Beautiful, right?
Beautiful. And then they had, mattresses, actual full-on beds, not just mattresses, lining one wall with this silhouette curtain where you could just see through and just see body forms just colliding.
I know. I remember there was this one scene. Well, we're going to get there.
Okay.
This is why the last episode was so hard for me to do because you weren't here. And I'm like, there's so much that fucking happened and so much I saw and there's so much to talk about. How do I hone all this in? It's fucking impossible.
Yeah.
And even after this episode, there's still going to be probably a ton of things that we never even discussed or we forgot to talk about because so much happened, you know? Okay, so the party, I remember we were taking photos and then all of a sudden someone handed me a Jell-O shot. Did you do a Jell-O shot?
I did a penis Jell-O shot. Literally got on my knees and a Jell-O shot syringe shaped in the form of a knobby cock gets shoved in my mouth and they just poured. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll take a penis Jell-O shot.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was delicious.
That's if I could just explain what this was like. So every couple is decked out in their costume. 10 out of 10. And then everyone brought things. So there was a huge spread. Oh my God. I remember I was very concerned about the brownies. So there was regular brownies and funny brownies. And I was like, I can't be fucking with them funny brownies. I
didn't fuck with any brownies. I was even scared to fuck with the gummy bears. But
I know.
I decided to just go for it. I was like, I'm just going to eat these gummy bears and hopefully I don't get high from them, but whatever.
Right. Remember Bambi was asking for candy the night before. She did such a good job. What a great team everybody is, But I remember after we were taking photos and the shots started happening, all of a sudden that room got fucking full. Do you remember that?
Yeah, so we were downstairs and then
no, we were upstairs for a little while.
Oh,
and I remember
upstairs.
I was like kissing Terrence and like taking photos.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, we like migrated downstairs.
Yes, we went downstairs. Yes.
And then we were all dancing. And then like the room got really full, but then started to dissipate.
Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is when things got, when you're, and I wasn't drunk, not at all. I never actually really got drunk, which was good. I had a good buzz though. And when you do, it's like you see this, like you just see like your peripheral and right in front of you. And you're like, oh, this is what's happening for me. And so at that point I was downstairs with Stone Cold and Pinocchio. Where were you? Were you near me? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, no. So I was across the room.
Okay.
And I was just dancing with Rainy is what we call her now.
We're calling her Rainy. Mm-hmm.
I was dancing with Rainy, and then like I remember looking around, and I'm like, "Oh shit, Adrian's gone." And I'm like, "All right, fuck yeah, get it." And then like Rainy and me started like making out on the dance floor, and then I was like, "Let's go upstairs to Aladdin's palace or Aladdin's room." Yes. And she was like, "Yeah, I want to try the sex swing." I was like, "You bet, let's fucking go."
You're like, "Fuck yeah," because you've had experience in a sex swing with me, so hell yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so tell me everything because I've already talked, and I'll talk a little bit more about me, but tell me about yours. So what happened?
Yeah, so we're making out on the dance floor, and then
you noticed I was gone.
I noticed you were gone, and I was like, "All right," and
she gone.
Like she like whispers in my ear something, and then I was like, "Let's go upstairs," and she's like, "Yeah." So we like kind of like make our way upstairs, and we were about to go into the sex swing. We opened the doors kind of like opened already.
Right. Was anybody on the bed?
No.
Okay.
Nobody was in the bed, but like someone was already using the sex swing.
Fuck.
And so then I was like, lay on the bed, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, "I'm gonna eat you out until the sex swing's available." And so she was like, "What?" And I was like, I threw her on the bed and then like started taking off her clothes.
Yes.
And then I just like went to town for like probably.
I know you love eating pussy.
I know.
It's the best.
I love it. Yeah.
I know. She's so lucky.
I went to town for like 20 minutes before the sex swing was available. Maybe 15. I don't know the time frame, but we're sitting there and like before we even get to the sex swing, she's already squirted in my face. Like
she's a squirter.
Yeah. Oh, I found that out. So she squirted in my face, and then we just kept going, and then like they moved over to that weird bench thing.
Oh yes, where you spanked me.
Yeah. The bench thing that I spanked you on.
Oh, were they fucking on that?
Yeah, they were fucking on.
Bro, you're in this room and you're in the swing, and a couple's fucking beside you in that bench.
Like they kept touching my leg, like they were literally right next to me.
I'm so jealous. That sounds so fucking hot. Oh my god, tell me more. Tell me more.
I think it was like the lion guy who showed up with no shirt.
Oh, his brick body. Yes, yeah. Ripped. Was he with his mermaid?
Mermaid. Yep.
Oh,
so they were fucking next to us. And then we get in the swing, and she gets on the swing.
So you guys are both butt naked.
Butt naked.
Okay, yeah.
And so she gets in the swing, and I start eating her on the swing, and then we start fucking on the swing.
Oh.
And then she like came again, like squirted again while we're on the swing, and like then we like fucked that way for a while, and then.
And how was it fucking in a swing? Because it's different than my swing.
Yeah.
So it is actually like a full body like. Netting.
It's more supportive, 100%.
Yes.
But I feel like it's too rigid. I think I don't know. It was
my
different.
swing is definitely So I've already talked to Rainy. She really wants to make a date, and I told her I was like, I will try to make it happen. I know your schedule's crazy, mine's crazy, but she was like, hey, so she wants to come fuck in my swing. So we'll have to make that happen.
Yeah, bring her down here. That'll be fun.
Yes, and we could suck your dick together. There's a lot. There's a lot to talk about.
Okay,
because I really want to do that.
Yeah, so
I've already talked to her about it, and she's in. So
I don't know. She enjoyed the time we had.
Yes.
So
go ahead. You finish, and then God, I'm so into this. Go ahead.
Like she squirted again while we were fucking on the swing, and then. I think it was her idea. I'm not sure, but she was like, "You get in the swing, and I'll ride you on the swing." So then I get in the swing, and I'm like, in the fucking swing, and she hops on top of me, and this thing is chained to the ceiling.
No, it's the whole room.
Full on, full on metal.
So y'all
steel
two are
chains.
just like y'all are swinging.
Literally,
and is the couple still fucking next to you?
Yes.
Wow.
So then I grab the side.
Are they watching you?
I don't know. I have no idea at this point.
I know. There's so much going on.
So then I have the chains on either side, and I'm like getting momentum, and so we're swinging and then pounding and fucking on the swing at the same time, and she's squirting again all over the place, and it was Dude, it was so hot. It literally, to me, it was like a slip and
Wow.
slide. That leather swing just got completely soaked. And then,
holy shit. No, wait a minute. After you got off the bed, didn't you say you had to change the sheets?
yeah, no,
Because-
we went back to the bed again after the swing.
Oh, okay. So finish telling the swing. So you're fucking on the swing. She came. Oh my God.
She squirted on me probably twice while she was riding me on the swing.
Right.
And we had so much momentum. You remember that padded wall on the back wall? I kept hitting my head on the padded wall on the back wall. I was like,
I remember you came. Okay, well, I'll tell you what you did when you came downstairs.
so like we're like full on swinging fucking in the
Wow.
swing, and then like a group of people come into the room and they're like
Waiting in line.
and we'd been on the swing probably for like 30 minutes.
Wow.
So we were like, yeah, you guys can have the swing. And as we were leaving, we realized we left like literal puddles on the fucking floor. Like those little mats had actual full-on puddles, and we're like, oh shit, we should clean this up. Like, we don't give a fuck. And they just started fucking on the swing right after us. Probably literally standing in her puddles, and like it was crazy.
Oh my fuck. So wait, do you remember what couples came up to use it after you?
I think it was like the lesbian couple with their guy friend. And
oh yes, I love them.
Yeah, they were really fun.
Adore them. I had hot tub fun with them.
Yeah, they were so cool.
Yes.
So they didn't give a fuck. They just started, and they had like people stacked up on the swing. Like, because I looked over, and they had like multiple people stacked up on the swing while the guy was behind. I was like, oh shit, they're doing it right.
Oh my God. So supposedly they had like they were talking to me about a dildo they had, and they're like, it's like you have to scissor with it. I don't know. Oh, good for them. God bless. I wish I could have seen that.
It was pretty cool.
That's amazing. Okay, so you and Rainey went back to the bed. Tell
back
me
to
more.
the
Tell me
bed.
more.
And so we were fucking on the bed, just switching positions, whatever. And then like I finally finished.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I was
yeah,
going to ask you when you finished.
Yeah,
okay.
so I finally finished, and then she squirted again on the bed, like probably twice.
Was anybody else in the bed with you?
Not until after we finished.
Okay.
AMS came up.
Okay.
And
you don't have to mention whatever.
Yeah, AMS came up, but then like before we left the room, we were like sitting there, and the fucking bed was soaked.
Yeah.
But they have these like waterproof sheets.
I know. How fucking considerate. By the way, every room had, did you notice, lube? They had that lube, a bowl of condoms.
Yep.
Dude wipes. Like, I remember Mr. Ams was so proud. He was like, Adrian, look, I got dude wipes everywhere. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so the dude wipe, well, I didn't use any of the dude wipes, but
they had extra sheets and stuff to change as well. So you guys changed for the next people. That's awesome.
Yeah, so
Their bed looked really comfortable, by the way. Was it fun to fuck in?
They didn't even have extra sheets. They had multiple sheets layered at the same time.
Oh, so all you had to do is strip it and then go. Oh,
you just stripped one layer off, and it's clean. You're good to go. It was perfect.
I have never seen such hospitality in my entire life.
Yeah, it was great.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So then I'm fucking exhausted after that. I need like I'm parched. I can't. I'm like.
So listen, okay, so you're coming down the stairs. Let me talk about what I've been doing. Okay, so I'm on the dance floor at the same time you and Rainey are in the corner, I guess. And like everything's happening. And I remember my skirt was glowing and everyone was talking to me, and Stone Cold and Pinocchio were talking to me. And Stone Cold was basically like, he looked at me and he was like, I'm going to make all your dreams come true. And I was like, fucking say less. So I went to that back bedroom and I was in all my glory. Okay. 2 cocks and just me. I undressed them. I was sucking each of their dicks, and I was paying particular attention to make sure I was doing a really good job of giving them the same amount of attention. And then, I almost said his name. Stone Cold took me from behind, and Pinocchio was laying down. So I was like sucking Pinocchio's dick while getting fucking destroyed. And I will tell you this, because I've never done this before. I had a hard time keeping Pinocchio's dick in my mouth because he was fucking me so hard that I was like, oh my God. Like, I was just like, I couldn't help but like gasp. You know what I mean? Yeah. And when I turned my head, I saw others playing on the bed, and I was like, I'll tell you later who it was. Part of me part of me feels like I shouldn't tell what everyone was doing, but that's their story. But I turned and I saw like other couples fucking on the bed, and I was like, this is the hottest fucking thing I've ever done in my entire fucking life ever. It was incredible. So that's what I was doing. And then Pinocchio finished, and then Brittany came in, and then they went immediately to the bed. And then there was a lot going on over there. And then Stone Cold and I played for probably another half hour together, just I was sucking his dick, and then like he finished. I mean, there was a lot going on.
Well, Stone Cold's an animal.
He is.
That dude can finish on command. Like
he is an animal. He is.
That's crazy. But
so then I remember I like stumbled out of the room, and we went back to the and it was like a full. I was like, oh wow, this fucking party has changed.
Yeah.
So there's like people fucking everywhere. It was fucking amazing. It was amazing. And I remember I felt so comfortable and just so normal, but I haven't told you something that happened. So, okay. So I come out and I'm the same way. I'm like parched. I've been fucking for like an hour because we were both gone the same amount of time.
Yeah. We were both gone for like an hour. Of just straight bang,
debauchery.
Bang.
I fucking love it. So Rainey comes running down the stairs and I see you and I'm like, oh, Baywatch. And like you came down the stairs and Rainey comes running up to me and she hugs me and she's like, I cannot believe this is your life. Like you get to fuck him all the time. And I was just like, he's amazing. I'm so happy for you. And remember I told you, I was like, you need to fuck her. Like you need to. I like told me that. You.
And I was like, that's the goal.
Yes. So, and she was just like, we just had so much fun. And I remember I was like, so happy for you guys. So I remember I walked over to the bar. So I was like, I need a fucking drink. So I don't know if you saw this, but I go around the corner and Olaf, remember Olaf? I don't know if you saw him, but he was like, hey, look out. And I literally went into their floor is concrete. I went into a puddle and all I saw was the fucking ceiling and my feet.
You ate shit? No way. You actually fell?
I fucking ate shit so fucking hard. Like literally it happened. It was just like, whoop. And I just like landed on my back and I was like, oh God. And so Olaf's like picking me up. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. And here's what's funny is I was like so thirsty and I'm like, God, I've been fucking for the last hour. And so I go over and then I was wearing a bodysuit.
Yeah.
So I like jammed my hands and I was like, put my bodysuit back together. So Olaf sent me a message afterward and he was like, hey, he was like, listen, he was like, next time I was like, yeah, rescue me earlier. Like we can play together or whatever. And he was like, Adrian, he was like, when you flipped upside down, he's like, you got up and then you were like digging in your crotch. And I was like, I fucking love this girl. And I was like, no, I was putting my bodysuit back together. I wasn't like fingering myself on the bar. He was like, yeah, I thought you were. I was like, wow, look at her. She says, I was like, no, that was not what I was doing. I was snapping together my fucking bodysuit. Anyway, so that happened. I ate shit by that bar. Yeah. Hardcore. That was funny. So this is when things start to get blurry for me. So you're down there. I'm down there.
Yeah.
People start disappearing. There's a lot of sex going on. Okay, so and then I remember dancing with Alice and Alice in the Wonderland and Mad Hatter.
Yep.
Okay, so tell me, I remember kissing Mad Hatter on the dance floor. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. So yeah,
I had my eyes on this couple before.
Yeah, we both had our eyes on this couple from the meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say we probably took like maybe 20-30 minute break, maybe.
On the dance floor and stuff. Yeah, I was getting a drink. I was eating some popcorn.
I was drinking water because I was like,
water.
Fucking hell, I need some water. And then so like you're talking to them and then you kind of like start leading them away into this other room. And then I think Alice grabs my hand and we start like walking away to this other room together. So you grab his hand and you start leading him into the trippy room with the mushrooms and everything on the walls. And
it was like black lights.
And then so like I kind of follow behind and she grabs my hand. We kind of like head into that room. Mm-hmm. And there's already some people fucking in that room, but there's like a space in the corner area.
So there was already two couples fucking in there. I distinctly remember this.
Yeah.
And there was one mattress in the middle for us.
Yep. So we got the one mattress in the middle. But like I'm a tall dude. I'm a tall guy. So then we're sitting there.
But do you remember it was wet? It was like really wet. And I was like,
yeah, somebody had spilled a drink or something.
The one couple who were fucking were like, no, somebody just spilled a drink. Because I was like,
or Rainey had been in there.
Or Rainey had been here. That's like her fucking mark. No, but it was really fucking wet. And I remember my knees, we were all butt naked. I don't even know how that happened. We just got naked right away.
Yeah, so
and I remember
we weren't naked at first.
Wet. Okay.
No, we still had our clothes on when we walked in.
Okay.
But like we basically we're like taking our clothes off as we were like walking in.
Got it.
Yeah. And then like half my shit ended up in like one corner, half my shit ended up in a different corner.
Yeah.
But Yeah, so like you and
Mad Hatter. I know it's hard to say name.
Yeah.
I know.
You and Mad Hatter started like making out, and then we started making out right next to you guys.
Right.
And then so like she starts making out with me, I started making out with her, you guys doing your thing. Honestly, I looked over a little bit here and there, but like I don't remember exactly what was going on.
So I did not know they were soft swap only.
Neither did I.
I know. So I feel like we should have had that conversation before.
Yeah.
Me and you, this is what I fucking love about you and what I love about us together. We're both all in. Like, we're like, fuck it. Like, I definitely knew I would be a full swap kind of girl. I am like, when the opportunity presents itself, I'm jumping in, right? But
I adapt, all right?
I did too. So here's what happened from my perspective on things was I thought you guys were just over there. I thought the same thing. You guys were making out and I was making out with him. And I just remember he was definitely nervous. And I was like, and I'll never forget. He was like, this is my first time. And I was like, me too.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, they hadn't played yet, by the way. That was their first play.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So me and you, I already been fucking for an hour. You've been fucking for an hour. Like, we were one of the first couples to start fucking, I think. A lot of people hadn't fucked or played around yet.
Yeah.
And so he was so I remember I look over and you were just going to town. I was so happy for you. Like, I was just like, hell yeah. You were like, she was sucking your dick. You were eating her out. And I was like, oh, wow. I was like, and he was eating me out for quite a while too. I actually came in that room. I remember my head was like under the curtain a little bit. I was like, shit. And I will tell you this, there was some hot fucking sex going on around us too.
Yeah. So, like,
because there was, what?
It's like Minnie Mouse next to us.
Eight of us. Yes, Minnie Mouse was next to us, and they were getting it on. I saw hands on throats. I saw some things. I was like, oh, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, they were doing well over there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw.
So I remember, like, I was going down on her, and then she was like blowing me, and then I was like, all right, I need a condom. Because like this is when I found out they were soft swap. Because I was like, I need a condom. She was like, oh, I probably should have told you we're soft swap. And I was like, oh, okay, then come sit on my face real quick. Right.
So let me tell you what happened. So Mad Hatter was like, I'm going to go over. And so she was sucking his dick while you were eating her out at one point. Yes.
Because she was sitting. So this is like, I don't know. I was like, this is a highlight.
I have visuals of this.
Yeah, this is a highlight moment right now because she said soft swap, and I was like, all right, then I want you to sit on my face. And she goes like, what? Like, she was kind of like taken back, like surprised.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah. So I lay down, and she just like straddles my face. And then I'm just like eating her out, but like trying to pull her down. Cause like, I don't know what it is with girls when you want them to sit on your face, they like try to like hover this thing. No, motherfucker, I want you to sit on my face.
I don't think I hover.
I literally want you to sit on my face.
Yeah.
I wanted,
I'm
like,
suffocating you.
At that point, like I'm sitting there trying to like bird neck it up to your. No, I want you to sit on my face.
Yes.
So then, like I'm pulling her down onto my face more, and then I like kind of overhear you guys talking next to us. And he was like, hey, you should ride him while...
No. That was my idea.
Was that your idea?
So I look over and I see her, a beautiful, like she had beautiful skin. I remember her big, perfect, beautiful ass was on your face. And I was like, so remember, and when we had this conversation on the last episode, you were like, I want a girl to sit on my face and I want to be ridden. And I was like, I have to make this happen for him. Yeah. So I literally told him, I go, I gotta go. And plus I was like, I want to get fucked. So I was like, I gotta go. So do you remember me? I just came over and sat on your dick.
Yeah. So you sit on my dick. Yeah. And then she's riding me. And then I have my hands up.
She's riding your face. I'm riding your cock.
Yep. And so then I have my hands up. She had gorgeous titties too.
Beautiful body. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just like playing with her titties with my hands while she's riding my face.
I don't know what Mad Hatter was doing, but
no, he comes over.
Okay.
Yeah. And he starts getting his dick sucked by her.
Perfect.
And I was like, this is perfect. So he's getting his dick sucked by her while she's riding my face while you're riding me.
Wow.
It was like the perfect combination of everything happening.
Oh, amazing. And then there's other couples fucking around.
And then they're fucking next to us. And then I think so. Yeah, and then so like after they kind of get together.
Oh, I know what I did next. Go ahead.
Yeah. So after they get together and do their own thing.
Yes.
I remember like looking at you. And I tried to make a joke and I thought it was pretty funny. And it was like, what did I say? I was like, all right, come on, princess, sit on your throne. My face is your throne. And then so out of nowhere, I hear Minnie Mouse next to us. She laughs and she goes, oh my God, he just said his face is your throne. And then like,
I just swung around and sat on your fucking face.
Yeah. And then
my God.
And then we did like 69 for a minute or two. Yeah. It was
We did do that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so fun.
It was great. I was like, because it's like, I don't know. It turns it from like something serious into like fun play. Like
that is
I think
so funny.
that's
Minnie
why...
Mouse chimed in. That's hysterical.
So I heard her say like, "Oh my God, he just said his face is your throne." Like,
and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, bitch!" I remember like turning her. I remember all that. Yeah. Oh my God.
You turn around, you sit on my face, and you suck me while we're doing this 69, which. It's probably the best 69 I've had. I'm not a huge fan of 69 normally.
I'm not a huge fan of 69 either, but I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
It was. I agree. I'm glad it was good for you too, because it was really good for me. I agree. I'm the same way. I've talked about it on my show. I'm not a huge fan of 69, but the way it all went down, and it was really fun to be like riding your cock. And I'm going to be honest, I was turned on. I saw you eating her pussy. I was like, wow, this is fucking hot. And then she went and her husband started fucking. And then and that's so I don't remember that conversation of like, my face is your throne.
Yeah, no, I said that. And then like, I just remember Minnie Mouse next to us just like laughing at it. Like, I was like, yes, I got the reaction I wanted.
That's fucking great. And I'm just like, oh, say less, motherfucker. I'm so your face. That was hot. So then I remember afterwards, I was like, I need a break. After that room, I was like, I need a fucking break.
Yeah, so I took a break. Basically, I was pretty much done for I was like, man, I am dried out.
Yeah.
I need a bit. I got a couple drinks and I was chilling.
Yeah, we went back upstairs.
Yeah.
And that's when the hookah came out.
That's when the hookah came
out. There was a lot of people up there, and there was a lot of naked people up there too, which was very comfortable. I felt very comfortable.
I don't remember like what she was dressed up as like
a genie or something.
A genie.
Yeah, she was
she was cool as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Like we were just hanging out hookahing, and she was like, she looked like a CrossFitter. Like she was a built chick who was hot as hell. Just
I came out there for a little bit. Yeah, we were just all hanging out.
Yeah, it was a really good time, just chilling. Yes.
And then I'm shocked that you didn't come with me, because I thought that you did. I feel kind of, I'm like, oh God, things really started getting hazy for me. But I was like, I'm going up to that hot tub.
Yeah, so I was still hanging out at the hookah. You kind of like disappeared for a minute.
Oh yeah, I remember, because I was like, hey, I want to go upstairs. And I remember Rainey was like, I'm going up. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to come with you. I palled around with her a lot.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys went up to the hot tub. And
I remember I went to the hot tub. It was like 6 people in there, and I was like stripped and just got in. I was like, I don't care. I was like, I'm getting in.
Everyone was naked in the hot tub.
No, yeah, nobody's wearing clothes.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was awesome. I just remember my tits floating in the water. God.
Being naked in a hot tub is the best thing, because you're like, your dick just like bobs around. It does its own thing.
And also just the water was the perfect temperature. I'm not a big fan of hot tubs, I'm going to be honest with you. I think I told you that. I don't like super hot tubs, but that hot tub was perfect. It was the right temperature, and it felt really good after fucking. At that point, I had been fucking for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm ready for a little break, and the hot tub was perfect.
Yeah, I personally love hot tubs. I've had probably like some of the craziest moments.
Why haven't we gotten in my bathtub yet? What the hell?
First of all, bathtub and hot tub.
There's jets.
Okay, that's different. But
why haven't we done that?
I don't know.
We need to do that.
I don't know. We probably should.
We really should.
Yeah.
We could put like, it's super hot. It's literally like a hot tub up there.
Okay.
We need to do that sometime. Okay.
Yeah, but I've had so many good times in hot tubs, literally. Like, you play drinking games, you all get naked. Like, hot tubs are the best.
At this party, everybody was naked.
Well,
and everyone was beautiful, by the way. Really, seriously. Could you have asked for more beautiful, welcoming, amazing couples? I don't think we could have. The party that, I'm worried about names. Mr. Ams, Mrs. Ams put together. Come on. Amazing group of people. Really.
Yeah. Everyone was really cool there.
Yes. And beautiful people. Lots of beautiful people. So when did you come upstairs to the hot tub? Because I was up there. I was sitting next to Rainey and Terrence. And I remember I was like talking and flirting. But go ahead. Tell me when you came upstairs, because things started to get hazy. Well, I'll tell you my story.
We were chilling in the hot tub. And
so you came up. We were already in.
Literally, like we're at the hookah bar, or not the hookah bar, like,
but they had like at the outdoor area,
the outdoor area hookahing, and I'm literally just joking with everybody. We're having a great time.
I know you fit in with everybody. I love that.
We're all laughing, and then like people started to go play again,
right?
And so I'm still pretty beat. So I was like, all right. You know, this is the perfect time
to hot tub.
Well, I didn't even know you were in the hot tub, to be honest.
Oh, because maybe I went and ran away with Rainey. I can't remember.
I didn't know you were in the hot tub. So I was like, I'm going to go to the hot tub. Fuck it.
Perfect.
So then I get up there and there's like, the hot tub's full as fuck.
I know. At that point, I remember because Stone Cold came back with his wife, and there was a lot of people in that hot tub at that point.
Yeah. Yes. So the hot tub was full as fuck. And I was like, is there any room? There's like one seat available.
Did you get in? Yeah,
and the water is already at the limit. And I was like, if I get in, we're going to go overboard. And they're all like, fuck it, get in, come on. I was like, all right, I strip down, hop in the hot tub. Obviously, water flows everywhere, out the side. Yeah. Right. And so we're all just chilling in the hot tub talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't even know you were in the hot tub, to be honest.
Wait, what?
No.
Oh, you mean before?
Beforehand.
You're like, oh, there she is. And you have to go through the under the sea room. I love that room. Okay, so were you there so I remember Stone Cold was looking at me and I was looking at him, and then like him and his wife they had like a little conversation. I don't know, things started getting really hazy for me at this point. I'm not gonna lie. Like I remember I was talking to Rainey and talking to Terrence, and I think I might have kissed them. Things really started getting hazy. But I remember Stone Cold was like, "You want to play again?" And I literally was like, "Fuck yes." Were you in the hot tub at this point?
Yes.
Okay. So I bolted to the room, and it was on like Donkey Kong. Okay. Like, and what's funny is 2 people reached out to me, and they were like this, one girl, I don't want to say her name, but I'll tell you later.
I think I know you're talking. Captain Hook.
Captain Hook, yes. Yeah. And she was like, I hope you don't mind. She was like, because I know we're not supposed to watch. She was like, but the show that you 2 put on, she was like, it was so hot. She was like, the sounds in the show. So did you see us fucking? Could you see us fucking?
So we were all talking, and then Captain Hook was watching you guys, and we were all like, Captain Hook, hey, give us a play-by-play.
Okay, so tell me what was happening.
And so like Captain Hook was sitting there, and she was like, yep, so all right, Adrian is going down on him, and then like at one point he was going down on you, your legs were up in the air like and you were just like shaking wildly, and like she was like, yeah, it looks like Adrian is and then she's like, oh, and Bambi's entering.
Bambi came in. I know. So all of a sudden, Stone Cold goes, do you mind if Bambi joins us? And I was like, absolutely. So so tell me your...
So then Bambi, like, you could see her, like, kind of peeking. She's, like, pouncing around.
Yes.
And then she's like, we heard her talk to Stone Cold, and then, like, she kind of, like, starts to get undressed and then see her kind of join in. And then we're like...
Right, because he asked me, he said, do you mind if she joins? That's the thing. That's what I like about the lifestyle is everything is consented. You're sitting there and...
All right. We're sitting there and Captain Hook's giving us a play-by-play and we're like standing back, and... Because my back was turned to the window, so I couldn't really like...
so she was on the other side.
So I'd have to like bend over to like see the whole time.
Yes.
And then so like she was like, yeah, so it looks like Bambi's jerking him off while he's going down on you. Like she basically giving us a play-by-play, and she looked like she was super into it.
She sent me a message. She was like, it was so hot, Adrian. She's like, I hope you don't mind. I was like, no, girl, enjoy yourself. I don't care.
Yeah.
It was really fucking hot. It was. And so I remember, Bambi played.
I was like, so like Captain Hook's hot as hell.
I know. I told her we want to hang out with them.
Okay.
I already told her.
Cause I was like, I
know she's listening too. So we will play with you for sure. They actually went to a club last weekend. It just sucks because we're not together all the time. You know what I mean? But we'll make that happen. I agree. I actually sent her a message and I was like, I fucking adore you. And
she's so cool.
I love her.
She comes with a dildo hook. Like she literally showed up fucking prepared.
I love her.
Had a dildo thing attached to her Captain
We
Hook.
got to know them at the meet and greet.
Yeah.
Remember? And then 100% we gotta make a date with them. I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah. I talked to her, so we'll make that happen. I agree. I really, 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 really like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her and her husband are awesome.
Very cool. Yep. So anyway, what I do, like a lot was going on in that room. It was so fucking good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was getting fucked. I was getting sucked. I was sucking. Like, he fucked my throat my neck was sore for 3 days.
Dang.
I mean, for real, like I was sore from taking that much cock. It was a lot. And his stamina is amazing. So, I mean, that's awesome. So I love hearing your perspective. So Bambi left.
Yep.
And then, okay, so what's your do you have play-by-play of that?
No. So like,
you guys were just doing your thing then?
Yeah, we were just hanging out.
Yeah.
Like, but like, Captain Hook was giving us the play-by-play,
awesome.
and then like, all right, Bambi's heading out, and they're like, oh, it looks like he's doing doggy style now, or
yes,
like he would
it
just
was
like
a lot. It was like an hour of fucking. It was it was really, really, really good. And what was really cool is he was like, I've never titty fucked before, and I was like, I've got perfect tits for that. So what was really hot and awesome was. And that's how I learned about this lube is he went and got the lube. And then I was like, oh my God, that feels so good. Like it just felt really good. And his dick's like, it was hot. I got to see all of it. Like his dick was sliding in and out of my tits and he came all over my neck.
The old pearl necklace.
It was so fucking hot. Like that was probably my favorite. I like the MFM. I don't know. The MFM was probably my favorite. I don't know. There was so much that happened. All of it was my favorite, but I felt so fulfilled and so good. Like I was like, oh, my dreams came true here today. So I'm good.
Yeah. No, we both checked our boxes off.
We did.
Yeah.
When I tell you, so my perspective is I saw Alice and her beautiful ass sitting on your face and I saw your hard dick sitting there and I go, wait a minute, I have to do this. I was like, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Like literally, I was like, I have to make this man's dreams come true right now. So I hope that like you enjoyed that because I was like, I am fucking doing this.
Yeah,
and that's awesome.
Because I heard you guys talking and I was like, oh, there you go. And like, you just hopped on. I was like,
yeah, I was like, listen, I was like, I saw the opportunity and I was like, I'm going in. I was like, ding, ding, motherfucker. It was perfect. It was fucking perfect. You know? You ready to answer some questions?
All right. Yeah, we got some questions.
Yeah. So, well, like the night ended. So, like after that, we were there, and so that's the thing. So, like after we had all of our play, I remember you came out of the hot tub at probably the same time I was done.
Yeah.
With Stone Cold, we went downstairs, and remember we sat. No, wait, I was still fucking Stone Cold. I think. Did you walk by us and leave?
Yeah. No. So like, we headed out.
Yeah.
Because everybody was leaving the hot tub.
There's a lot going on. Yeah.
And more people were going in the hot tub.
Yeah.
So we headed out. I went down, got a drink, and was kind of hanging out.
Remember, yeah. And I came downstairs. Remember, we were sitting in the chair, and that's when Mr. Ams came over. And remember, he came over and was like, "I haven't come yet."
Yeah, dude. What an animal! I see him run around all night.
Fucking animal.
And he was like, "I haven't come yet." I'm like, what are you doing to yourself? You're torturing yourself. You're fucking all these girls. And then
it's amazing.
And you're like, nope, I'm done now. I'm not going to come until the last person.
Amazing. And by the way, it was really nice the way he checked in. He checked in with me several times.
Yeah, he checked in with me too.
I know.
And he was like, hey, man, I know this is your first time. I know you're really young, but you're doing awesome at this party. And I was like, thanks. He's like, yeah, you really know how to like socialize with everyone and kind of get your name in there and stuff like that, and you're being really respectful of everyone. And I was like, dude, thanks, man. Like, I'm nervous. So nice. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, right? Like, I'm brand new. This whole thing.
I just felt so fucking comfortable, and a lot of that had to do with the welcoming and openness of Ams and Mr. Ams for sure. And I appreciate that. I remember we were sitting in the chair together. I remember I snuck in. I was like, move over. And I was sitting there with you. And he was like, how are you guys doing? How was your night? He's like, I haven't come yet. Yeah. It was funny. But yeah, and I think it was like 2:30 in the morning where we took those, oh my God, the before and after photos. Oh my God, that was hysterical.
Yeah, your hair was a mess. Hot mess.
Listen, I talk about Whitesnake. I have like bedhead. You see me in the mornings. My hair is out of control. And after sex, like it's fine. It was worth it. It was so good. I took an after picture of you. You kind of look the same.
I was a mess too. Somehow I kept my costume together because like after everything, I'd be naked and then I would like.
Oh yeah, my nephew's sword. Thank you for returning that.
You broke the tip, not me.
Oh my God.
You thought I was going to break that sword the whole time.
I know.
And then you ended up breaking it.
God, that was so much fun, wasn't it? Hold on. Before we move on to questions and answers, one of the funniest things that I saw was the next day in the text string. When Bambi sent the message and she was like, if you guys didn't get to see everyone's costumes last night, here's a recap. And she sent a video of all the shit that was left behind. Okay. So it was like rainy shoes, my wand, both of my thigh highs were there. Terrence's sock, the tail
of the lion.
The lion. Olaf's head, bras and underwear and accessories, someone's bow, and what else was in there? Oh my God, so much stuff.
Hey, none of my shit was in there.
I know, you brought everything home. Good
stuff.
for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was really funny. I definitely left some things. Imagine they're lost and found.
Oh,
Jesus.
geez.
I saw like an earring in a bag. Oh my God. Okay, so let's answer some questions.
Okay.
One of the questions is, does everyone finish? And if so, where? I think most people, it depends person to person, right? I think most people, if they're coming in someone, it's with their primary partner. Like when you finish in a condom?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and everyone was using condoms. I didn't see, I mean, I was.
There's a bowl of condoms in every room.
Yeah. It's not a free for all like people think. I mean, safe sex it's definitely at the forefront of everything. So, okay. So here's a really good question.
I do have a funny story though.
Okay. Go ahead. Share.
All right, so I finished in the condom or whatever, and then like I pull out, and the condom was still stuck inside of Rainy.
Oh my God!
Because there was literally so much juices everywhere.
It's like slipped off.
Yeah, it slipped off.
Oh shit!
And so then I was like, I'll find it, and then I go deep diving, and I like pull out the condom, but then eat her out for like a little bit longer, and then she squirted on me again. Yeah, so like that, it was like after I was done, I like pulled out the condom and then just like kept eating her out, and then like,
oh my God, okay,
yeah,
whatever.
I thought it was a funny story about where we finished, I guess.
Wow. Okay. Well. Hey, shit happens. She's known for that, by the way. Like she told me, she was like, "I'm a squirter." I mean, I'm a squirter too, but not like that.
No.
She is next level.
It was
Good
like
for her.
6 squirts maybe or so. Yeah.
Holy shit.
It was crazy. It was awesome.
Crazy. Okay, so here's a really good question. How do they go so many rounds? Let's talk about this.
All right. So in this party, I don't think we go so many rounds. Maybe fucking Stone Cold, because he's like a gifted person who knows how to go.
God bless him.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. But like... I only actually came one time throughout the night. Mm-hmm. The rest of the time, like I could get it up, but like I didn't actually come. But like getting it up is
you finished with Rainy the first time.
Yeah. But then getting it up, and then you got to have fun. You got a fucking soldier standing there. Might as well put him to fucking work. You know what I mean?
But let's talk about things that we did, because you took those. What were they called?
Oh, the
yes, we got to talk about this.
So it's not
Viagra.
No, I got some kind of like, I don't remember the name of them, but they're like basically.
Didn't you have 2 packs? So you still have some left over.
Yeah, I definitely have some left over.
Next time. So you took it before and you're able to finish, but then still get hard?
Yeah. So you're able to finish, but you still get hard. But then like finishing is a whole nother story. Like
what?
It's a lot harder to finish after you've already finished. The second time, it's a lot harder, especially because like we've had a couple drinks at this time.
Oh yeah,
but like
a couple.
Yeah, so you get hard and you can perform, but like you might not be able to finish. But then like in my case, half the fun is just the whole experience altogether, or most of the fun to be honest is the whole experience altogether. So like I don't need to finish to have fun. So like when Alice was like sitting on my face and you were riding me, like I was hard as a rock, but like I wasn't gonna finish. I was there for the experience. Like that's just awesome.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I guess I actually feel for you guys, because did I throw your beer away?
No.
Sorry. Okay. You want another one?
Yeah.
Guava.
All right, guava.
There you go. Yeah. I feel for you guys. It's a lot of pressure, you know?
It's not more of the pressure. I don't know. I don't feel pressure to come. Like it's to me like either way.
But staying hard. So do you feel like those pills helped?
Like I was waking up in the middle of the night, the party after with a heart on. Like those pills were like,
whoa.
Yeah. Like the morning after I had morning wood, and I was like, why do I have morning wood right now? I shouldn't have morning wood. Yeah.
Really? Oh, so when we woke up together, you had morning wood?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well,
I was so tired.
There's no way.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. It's just like, it's like the point. I was dead the next day. Dead.
But no, it would like, you'd get hard for like the smallest arousal, or you'd be aroused just a little bit and you'd be like, all right, hard.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
And what was the pill called? I can't remember. What was it called?
I don't remember. It starts with an S, I'm pretty sure.
I know. I remember it was like a little like packet. Was it 2 pills? It was 2 pills.
Yeah, but I also brought some too. So I had probably like 6 total.
Wait, you took that many?
No.
How many did you take?
I took like 3.
Wait, you took 3 before?
No, I took 2 before.
Where were you at? The hotel when you took them?
No, I took them at the party around like, I don't know. We got there probably like 45 minutes in. I took them before like everything started.
Okay.
And then like after an hour or whatever, I was with Rainey.
Before we were in the trippy room, you took another one? Okay.
I took another one before.
I mean, your dick was rock hard. I saw it. Okay.
Yeah.
I sat on it.
And then
so I know.
Then I was done. I was like, I'm not taking any more of these. No need.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Was it everything you wanted?
Absolutely.
Me too. I agree. I met every expectation was fulfilled for sure. And I think we both, what we said on the last episode on part 1, we fulfilled all of that.
Yep.
You know, I wanted 2 dicks at the same time. You wanted a girl to sit on your face and a girl to ride you.
Yep.
Done. Nailed it. Ugh. Feels good to do that, doesn't it?
Yes. Check.
Okay. If you were granted one redo of the night, what would it be?
All right.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question. Play with Captain Hook.
Yes. I knew you were going to say that. We'll make that happen. I'm in touch with her.
Okay. Yeah, definitely
really
play with
like
Captain
her.
Hook and her husband. They were so cool.
Yes, I agree.
She's super hot. Yeah.
Yeah. I really, really, really like them. Yes. If I could redo the night, God, I mean, there's a lot I would redo, but then also nothing because it was fucking perfect. If I could redo it again, I would want 10 more hours.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I wish it went by so fast.
I don't know. I think the timing was good. I was depleted towards the end.
know.
And you were depleted too. You were fucked up.
You saw my hair. That was hysterical. I posted that before and after on Instagram. It was, I mean, that's funny shit. Like, I looked fucked.
Yeah,
literally.
and then getting in the Uber driver's like, what the fuck did you guys just leave? Sitting there like Peter Pan and like some fucked up Tinkerbell.
I was great. At least I had shoes on.
Yeah, okay.
I had shoes on. Yeah, that was a sight. Could you imagine? Oh my God. What was really funny is Rainey was cracking me up because she was like, oh my God. Because she went home with no shoes on. She comes home and she was like, I forgot to put my other clothes on. They came home. She came home with her full costume on. And she said her and Terrence could not stop giggling because they ate that motherfucking brownies.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I ain't fucking with the brownies.
Terrence was high as a kite.
He was. Yes, he was. Yes. And she said it was so funny. They were like walking by their doorman and they were like, oh, good evening.
And then they had their babysitter like waiting up for
Oh, my
them.
God.
Yeah.
Like, hi. She's like, I left in a trench coat and I came back in like a fucking tutu and all right, I'm opening a guava.
All right.
A tutu and fucking no shoes. She had no belt. Terrence had one sock. Can I just tell you, I'm just so glad that I am in a place in my life where I get to enjoy and experience these things. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You know, it really is.
Yeah. Thanks for the invite.
Of course.
Yeah.
God, there's no one else. There's no one else I'd rather be with. Okay. So how did you feel after?
Exhausted. Is that what you mean? Or
this guava high noon is fucking delicious. That's my new favorite. Yours is kiwi. Mine's guava. But you felt good, right? Like I didn't feel, nothing.
The drive home sucked, but
yeah, but you did find the next morning we went and had a fabulous brunch. That place was good, and that made me feel much better. I was tired.
I ended up
really
getting drunk when I got home again because I was trying to.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so like I was like trying to chase the hangover to like feel better because like I had to drive an hour and a half from your house afterwards. Right. So then I like tried to chase the hangover, and then I was like, I kind of took it overboard.
Oh boy, you didn't get that dreaded double hangover, did you?
I did the next day. I showed up on Monday to work, and I was like, fuck.
Oh no, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah. It's all right.
I was feeling good. I had 2 mimosas. That place was delicious. You found that place. It was great.
Yeah, that place was really good.
It was really good. Okay. This is a question. Who was more nervous? Me.
Definitely.
Which is crazy.
Which blows my mind how you're more nervous in this than
I wanted it to go. Really wanted to go exactly how I wanted it to. And it did. I don't know. I was just like, oh my God, we're doing this.
Yeah.
I guess it was the build up to it. Something I've wanted to do for a really long time. I mean, MFM is like, I've wanted that forever. Like,
what does MFM
ever.
stand for?
Male, female, male.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the middle initial, they get all the attention. Cat Nams taught me that when I was on their show, or they came on my show. And so MFM, 2 men, 1 woman, and it was so amazing. But then I did FMF as well, because like with Stone Cold and Bambi. But what was nice, that was like the perfect MFF, because I had nothing to do with her. It was just him pleasing her and her pleasing him. And we were just doing our own thing. We had the same thing with Alice and Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
That was all of the above. That was like a straight up foursome. You know, that's awesome. I was riding your cock. You were eating her pussy and she was sucking his dick.
Yep.
It was perfect. I wish I could have seen that. I bet that was hot. That's why Minnie Mouse is over there like looking at us and was like, ooh, look at that going on.
Hey, she had her own fun going on.
Yeah, she did. And I saw a little bit of that. I was like,
And the people by her feet, I accidentally kept like touching them with my foot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm tall as fuck. And like this room is not that big.
Yeah. There was another couple and a butt was hitting me in the face a couple times. I didn't mind.
No, I didn't really care.
I didn't care either.
Yeah. But
Let's go with it.
The room's small, and we have 8 people in there, all fucking.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was hot. Oh, I loved it. It was so good. Okay, would you do it again?
Yes, 100%.
Yes, me too. I'm going. He said they have parties in the fall. I'm going for sure. You can absolutely be my +1. You're more than welcome.
All right.
And I think next time, I don't know so now that we've done it, I think next time I'll be more targeted to who I want to play with.
Also, for me, I think I know how to handle the situation a little better.
Like how so?
How so? Like approach the people you want to play with in a more direct manner, kind of like
Am says, use your words.
Yep.
Say what you want.
Instead of like, I kind of treated it as like a party that you would go to and then someone you're trying to sleep with.
Yeah.
Right? So you more like flirty kind of thing, but like try to be a little bit more direct on like hey.
With Captain Hook, you would have been like, hey, listen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just because like I didn't know the whole like scenario or what I was doing at all.
I think with Captain Hook, the play was always there. At the meet and greet, it was there. And then I remember we connected with them later in the night. It was always flirting. And then in the hot tub or whatever. I think the play was always there. It wasn't time. You know? So next time, you know?
But just be more direct, I'd say, is the thing I kind of learned from the situation.
So that's the next question. Did you learn anything new?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Did I learn anything new? Like sexually?
Yeah, did you learn? I mean, I learned that this is the place for me. I learned that I want to live this lifestyle with other people. I think it's amazing. For me, that's for sure what I learned. Like, this is the fucking for sure place for me.
Okay.
But sexually, did I learn anything? I mean, I love MFM.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I really want to do? 3 men and me. I can handle it.
Just
I can handle
the
it.
number.
So Stone Cold, Pinocchio, if you're listening, let's get a 3rd and we'll add that. Yeah. I really want it. And I really want to suck dick with another girl. So anyway, go ahead.
I think that's one check mark we didn't check.
I know.
Because you definitely told me
Let's make a date with Rainey because I fucking adore her and I would love to kiss her. She's beautiful. Okay, so maybe we can make a date with them and me and her will do that together.
All right.
That'd be hot. Have you ever had 2 girls suck your dick at the same time before?
No, I have not.
Let's do it. All right. So what else do you think you've learned? Anything else?
I've learned a lot about this whole lifestyle thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the experience in general, getting to see like how married couples like experiment and do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also like see the people who've been in the lifestyle longer and how like they navigate it perfectly.
They do.
Like Bambi's a fucking expert at the lifestyle.
She's a unicorn.
Yeah, and she's an expert at this whole thing.
Yeah, she is. I agree. Mm-hmm.
And so
I really like her. By the way, she's coming. I'm so bummed. I know you're going out of town, but next Thursday is going to be so much fun. So next Thursday we are going to Air Erotica. It's basically like Cirque du Soleil but naked. And so Mr. Cat, Mrs. Cat, or Cat, Ams, Mr. Ams, Stone Cold and his wife, and Bambi. I know they're all going to be there. I don't know who else, but I'm so looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, it seems fun. But like, I guess what I'm saying is like, I've learned just like how it all works, you know, like I've never experienced anything like that before.
Agreed. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I found my tribe. I found where I belong. I will never go back.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. That's why I feel like I'm kind of like looking for a needle in a haystack now. Cause it's like, oh man, not only do I have to find somebody who's like fucking normal, not an asshole, all the above, not an addict, not a narcissist, yada, 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 but also open to playing with other couples. Yeah.
Good
if
luck.
you're out there, primary play partner, come on in. But like, that's what's so cool. It's like, so let's say for instance, before fall, I meet a primary partner. You can still come with us. Like that's how open the situation is that if I had a primary partner, like I want him to be okay. Like, oh yeah, Baywatch is coming too. Like you're going to come to this party with us as well. And whatever happens, happens. Like I don't know. I just feel very fluid like that.
Yeah.
Not many people can understand that, but I do, you know, I think everyone at that party can too.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
All right. So let's see. Is that the last question? Did you feel intimidated with so many other couples around?
Not really. No.
I'm going to say no, not at all.
I didn't feel intimidated. More of just, I was accepted by everyone. So like, I didn't really feel intimidated at all.
Me either. Not even a little bit. And what I will say is, you know, and of course there's no gawking, there's no pulling up a chair and watching, but of course you're walking by things and I fucking loved it.
Yeah, the bar room with the
those curtains.
See-through curtains, like you could just like kind of like look over and just see like hot people
silhouettes
fucking. Yeah.
I mean, hot people fucking. I remember I was going up the stairs and I saw some guy just nailing some girl under the staircase and I was like, I want to do that. Like, that is fucking hot.
Yeah. And
I think it's awesome. You guys could see, you know, Stone Cold and Bambi and I playing in the other room, in the under the sea room while you guys are in the hot tub. I am bummed I didn't go into the Jasmine's playroom and I didn't go into the dungeon. I'm bummed I didn't do that next time. Next time, that's my first stop.
That wasn't my first stop.
I know.
Great.
Next time. I was in the back room and then I went to Trippy room, and then under the sea was fun to fuck in. Good views, no doubt. All right, so that's all the questions. I want to take a quick moment. My last episode I dedicated to Cat and Ams, Mr. Cat, Mr. Ams. But I want to say again, if it weren't for them, we would not even have this experience.
Yeah.
And they really, truly outdid themselves and made us feel so welcome. And I am just so thankful that we're a part of their family now. You know, it's amazing. And I look forward to seeing them again.
Definitely.
I'll see them next Thursday and I can't wait. I also want to take a moment to thank you because this is a big deal. And having someone that's so flexible and open and non-judgmental and just like, yeah, Adrian, I'll go. Like, I can't imagine doing this with anybody else. And I remember I was like really nervous and you were like, it's fine. Like, you're good. You're good. Like, thank you for being there for me. And like, just doing this with me. And then like, I fucking left you in the middle of a party and you're like, fuck it. I'm going upstairs and fucking in the swing. Like, thank you for that. Like, I got to fully experience this in such an amazing way because of you supporting that. So thank you for coming with me and just making me feel so comfortable. And I had a really good time.
Yeah, me too.
So, all right, I will be back in 2 weeks and my gay husband, Zach, is coming back and we're going to do something really fun, Baywatch. We're going to do Urban Dictionary discoveries. So we're going to go in Urban Dictionary and share like crazy fucking sexual definitions.
Like the blind unicorn.
What's that?
Oh, you don't even know that one?
No, tell me.
Never heard of this before?
No, what is it?
All right. The blind unicorn is when you stick your nutsack on the girl's eyeballs and then your hard dick is on her forehead. So she can't see, but then she has a unicorn horn.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to talk about. So, all right.
There you go.
You're going to have to give me a couple more.
Okay, I'll try.
Blind unicorn. You know, I remember when I first heard what a dirty Sanchez was, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
The Alabama wet wipe.
What's that? Oh my God. You should come back. What's that?
The Alabama wet wipe is when you don't have dude wipes or any other kind of wet wipe.
Okay.
You just, you pull off toilet paper, you spit in it, and then you wipe.
Okay. All right. Perfect. I'll look that one up.
All right. Yeah. You got an Alabama wet wipe right there.
Okay. All right. This is what I'm looking forward to. So I told Zach, I was like, find 10 definitions that you want to talk about. I'll find 10 and we're just going to discuss them.
All right.
Just because it'll be a lot of fun. So thank you for being here.
Yeah.
And it's so good to see you again. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go get in that swing. Oh, do me, baby. Okay, cravers. I got the name of those pills that Baywatch and I were talking about. I'm going to mess this up. I know it. Sildenafil. I think that's what it is. It's SILDENAFIL. Those are the pills that he had. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Midlife Craving. I share a lot over there between episodes. Also, we're coming up to my season finale. So during the off season, I will be sharing in my stories there and, posting photos of things that I'm up to and events that I'm going to. And if you're enjoying the show, be sure to subscribe and give me that 5-star rating. It means so much to me when you do. I'll be back in 2 weeks with Zach to share all of our Urban Dictionary discoveries, including the hickory switch, a spicy gringo, bobsledding, a Kentucky tractor pull. Oh my God. It's going to be a lot of fun.